Cabinet Pro allows CNC machining to be based upon the intersection of two parts defined by Smart CNC rules, by the part itself, by the type of panel, frame, or edge detail on doors, and by hardware used. There are separate video tutorials on the automatic machining for drawer guides, door hinges, and door and drawer pulls. So this video concentrates on automating the machining for miscellaneous hardware other than guides, hinges, and pulls. The miscellaneous hardware we will add and machine will be these 6 casters for this workbench. The first step is to place a hardware item into Cabinet Pro's hardware inventory, making sure we have the box checked that tells Cabinet Pro that we want to machine one or more parts when we add this hardware to a cabinet. The second step is to create machining within the CNC machining library for one or more parts whenever this hardware is in a cabinet being processed at the CNC level. All hardware is listed at the very bottom of our list under the heading Hardware. You will notice the suffix _H is added to all hardware at the CNC screen. This suffix will not appear anywhere else in Cabinet Pro other than at the CNC setup screen. You will notice that I made 6 machining operations that will be machined on a cabinet bottom whenever single pole casters are associated with a cabinet. We have chosen only one part to machine in this example. However, you may associate as many parts as you wish with any hardware item by simply adding more definitions and changing the part, tool, and machining operation to whatever you want. Once the CNC association to your hardware item has been made on the screen, all that is necessary now is to have the hardware item become part of a cabinet in order for this machining to be activated. To do this, we can either manually add the hardware to this or any other cabinet by first accessing the hardware assigned to our cabinet from the cabinet editor, and then accessing inventory directly to manually select our casters, and then clicking the newly selected hardware item to change the quantity if we wish. Note that this quantity has nothing to do with our CNC machining. The mere presence of our casters will activate all machining that has been associated with this hardware item. Alternatively, we can automate the association of this hardware to our cabinet by way of our smart hardware rules, where the hardware will be added automatically to our workbench. Accessing our cabinet's hardware again, we see the casters that I added manually as well as the casters automatically via the smart hardware rules. I will delete the casters I added manually so as to have but one entry of casters made from our smart hardware rules. Now, if we process our cabinet for CNC machining, we note the location of our cabinet bottom on the optimized panel, so when we see our final simulation, we see our holes bored in the cabinet bottom, with more machining on our bottom as well as on our other parts. Cabinet Pro allows all hardware, not just drawer guides, hinges, and pulls, to have their associated and custom machining performed automatically.